Good afternoon. This is John Burke. I am delivering this video from Riga, and today I want to talk about MakerDAO and its stablecoin called DAI. But first, I think we have to look at the fundamentals. MakerDAO was established in 2014, and the DAI stablecoin was issued in 2017. But the question is, what is DAO? It is an acronym for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. And so what does this mean? Well, the key point is decentralized. It will exist on a network, a peer-to-peer network like Ethereum. It will not have a physical presence like a typical corporate entity. And this, to me, is one of its main advantages. Of course, there are other elements involved because this particular organization is the function of a fully developed digital infrastructure. So first, to establish a decentralized autonomous organization, we need a community of people with common interests, but we also need expertise in programming and specifically smart contracts that will be deployed upon our network of choice. And for my purposes of my discussion today, I'm going to use Ethereum because the decentralized autonomous organization functions through smart contracts. It doesn't have the typical hierarchical management structure of a corporation. It is decentralized management, and that means that whoever is governing the decentralized autonomous organization is managing it through voting on the specific contents of a smart contract. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's take step by step. First, we have a group of people who are interested in organizing an entity to achieve particular objectives or projects. They want to do this through a peer-to-peer network, and they need to do this through the facility of smart contracts, because otherwise the decentralized autonomous organization simply cannot come into being. So first step, we need developers to organize our smart contracts. The smart contracts are going to contain the rules and regulations and policies of our DAO. How do we fund this project? We fund the project through the issuance of tokens. We sell tokens to people who would be interested in this particular project or this particular DAO. And of course, they pay for the purchase of a token. And this will allow our decentralized autonomous organization to have funding. Once the programming is in place, our smart contracts, and once our tokens are issued and they have been bought by interested persons, then the DAO can become live. And what I mean by live, it means that it will be deployed on a network like Ethereum and begin to work. It's a very interesting concept because it's completely different from the traditional corporation. The traditional corporation has a physical presence in one place and has this distinct hierarchical structure, which is management down. I mean, top down management. This is not what happens in a DAO. The DAO is a decentralized, democratic form of government. Of course, it can have drawbacks because it could take time for people to vote on specific protocols and rules that are contained within these contracts. There could be different educational levels as to how this works, and this can also slow down the process. But nevertheless, it is very unique because it is not linked to any particular nation state. So this is a decentralized autonomous organization. Now, MakerDAO was brought into existence for a particular purpose, to create a stablecoin, which is called DAI. And I will discuss this in more detail in my next lecture. But essentially, DAI is a stablecoin that is soft pegged to the US dollar. But it has many interesting facets that differentiate it from centralized stablecoins, because MakerDAO has produced a protocol that allows the stablecoin to be completely decentralized. And this is what I find extremely interesting. I'm going to end this video now because to go into DAI requires a deep dive, and it is necessary to understand how this stablecoin works because it is very much different from other centralized stablecoins. So for right now, I'm going to end the lecture, but I want to emphasize the importance of this concept of decentralized autonomous organization, an entity that exists nowhere, that therefore cannot be controlled by a particular nation state, that runs on smart contracts, that is funded through the issuance of tokens. These tokens give the owners the right to vote, and this is how the management is exercised. So I'm going to end there for right now, and I hope that you look forward to the next video where I'm going to do a deep dive into the DAI stablecoin itself, how it works, and what are its benefits and disadvantages. Thank you, and I will see you next time. If you like the video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Good night.